Hey guys, what's up? A little nervous today. I've never been nervous to be in front of a camera in my life until today. Boy, do I have a story to tell you guys. And it's not some fictitious made up story, it's the story of my life. It hasn't been easy. I haven't made it easy. But here goes nothing. My name is William Andrew Pawelek. I was born December 3rd, 1979 in Halifax, Nova Scotia, to Donald and Shirley Pawelek. My mother was a very kind and wonderful human being. My father, on the other hand, was an evil, sadistic drunk. He's probably the only person I ever met in my entire life that I can classify as pure evil. For the first part of my life, first 6 years, I had him in my life, and he'd made my life, my family's life, a living hell of abuse. Until my mom one day got a little sick of it. She just had enough. He started with his shit again. She got in his face, said, "Go ahead, make it good. Make it good, you son of a bitch. Because eventually you're going to pass out. And that's when I'm going to kill you." He looked at her with fear in his eyes, walked out the door, and never looked back. Good riddance. Now, yes, he was in my life a little bit here and there afterwards, but I'll get to that. So, it wasn't long after that, I'd say give it about a year, my mom met a great guy. He had the same first name as me, William. And, that was great. Because this man stepped up to the plate and was in my brother's and my life and married my mother and was the perfect stepfather. I couldn't ask for more. He was my father. He was my dad. He taught me how to be a man. He taught me right from wrong. He was always there for me, like the way a father should be, Had a pretty normal childhood. I was a little different as a kid. I was a chubby, nerdy looking kid. Got picked on a little bit. Well, a lot, but all through elementary, junior high, I was always picked on. Then I started getting bigger. Started fighting back. I didn't get picked on no more. About age 13, 14, that was the first time my mom got diagnosed with cancer. This is early 90s we're talking here. And that really, I don't know, something within me just went downhill. I started really doing shitty in school because I didn't care. I was lost. Just didn't care, It was like, gee, if someone as wonderful as my mom could get something so horrible, what's the fucking point? I mean, seeing her go through that, and all throughout my teenage years, I was very, very depressed. And after the breakup between a girlfriend, my first real girlfriend at age 16, as real as it can get at that age, come on people, I tried to kill myself for the first time. I took a whole bottle of antidepressants, slept for 3 days, woke up, went to my mom and dad. I was like, "Mom and Dad, I need help." I'm like, "Why? What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm depressed. I just tried to kill myself." I told them I did. They're like, "Well, yeah, we better get you some help. You need to see somebody, start talking to people, there's so much in life worth living for. You may not see it now, and I didn't at the time. I didn't give it. When you're 16, you don't care. You don't see ahead. You don't picture yourself 20 years down the road. You don't picture where you could go. No, you're living in the here and now, and I was like, fuck it. So, didn't get much help because I didn't really care to even bother talking to anybody. It was just never my thing. Still to this day, it's not. So, around 17, I started drinking. I drank a lot. I started hanging out with a crowd that drank a lot, smoked a lot of weed. You know, just generally falling into the wrong crowd. Not giving a shit. Dropped out of school. Big mistake there. Dropping out of high school is the biggest mistake, one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made. Just because I just didn't care. You know, that's going to be something you're going to hear a lot in this video, because in my life I didn't care, and when I should have been caring. Because it haunts me. To this day, you know, the mistakes you make can have ramifications so far down the road, it's not even funny. So people, bear with me on that. I'm going to say that a lot, because I just didn't care, because I didn't. And that's sad. When you don't care, you become less of a human being. But go through another couple years. I'm 19. My mom's getting real bad with the cancer, and the doctor says there's nothing they can do. It's inevitable what's going to happen. She doesn't have long. I remember shortly after my 20th birthday on December 3rd, 1999, I had an argument with my mother. It was shortly before Christmas that year, and she said to me, in the heat of the argument, she's like, "What happens if I'm not here next Christmas? We still say the same things?" That stopped me, and that got me to think, like, shit. She's right. She might not be here next Christmas, so I better, you know, watch my fucking mouth. Like, who the hell do I think I am talking to my mother like that? Because I was pretty ignorant and rude. And I apologized, and I cried, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking." There's another recurring thing in my life. Not thinking. Get through Christmas, sad. Watching my mom deteriorate. Eventually she had a VOS. They had to buy her a hospital bed so she can stay at home. VON, around 24 hours, 7-day a week, VON nurse in the house looking after her. Just watching her die. Spring rolls around, 2000. Mom was real sick. On my mother's and my stepdad's wedding anniversary of May 27th, 2000, she got real sick. She had to be rushed to hospital because she was running a high temperature, and when you're a terminal cancer patient, as she was, it could be fatal. And I really didn't think nothing of it. I was getting ready. I had to get ready for work that day, and I planned to go see my mom with my dad that day at the hospital. You know, it was their wedding anniversary. And around noontime, I see our family doctor pull into the driveway, and I was like, "Wait a sec, why is he here?" And then it dawned to me, I know why he's here. God damn, I know why he's here. I heard him talking downstairs to my dad. I sat down and I started crying. And my dad came back up. He's like, "She's gone." And I'm like, "I know." And I just broke down crying. It was like, I just lost my mom. I was like, holy shit, how the fuck does this even happen? You see it, you see her, you know, dying anyways, but you expect it. No, you don't. So you don't, nothing prepares you for that moment when your life just completely kicks you right in the face with news like that. About 15 minutes after crying my eyes out, I pick up the phone. I call my boss. I could barely talk. I was like, "Listen, I'm not coming in today." And my boss was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? You sound horrible. Like, you sound upset." I was like, "I just lost my mom. She just died." My boss says, take 2 weeks off with pay. Don't worry, we'll come back. I was back in a week. So I needed something. It was depressing around my house. I had my little sister, I watched her upset. I watched my stepdad sink into a depression. I was into a depression a depression I didn't know how very deep it was until many years later. But I still, it's like I have to get back to work, you know. That didn't last long because I started to drink. I started to drink even heavier. Tried to drink to take the pain away. And then I started smoking more weed. Started doing a few lines of coke. Started feeling a little bit better. Think I'm feeling good. Thinking the pain's gone. Now I was just masking it because when you sober up, it's still there. So you start doing more and more and more. Then you start needing it to get through the day. I quit. Took a job delivering pizzas, which I left for another job delivering pizzas, and I became a cook. I did all right at that for a while. Then I took another job that I thought was better. I walked away from a perfectly great job into a job that I thought would be better, and in turn I got laid off within a month, and I couldn't get my old job back. So there I was, at the welfare line. So I was like, fuck it. You know what, I'll do this for a little while. I'll just be a fucking bum and do this for a while, drink, do my fucking drugs. Screw it. Yeah, well, that drug problem really started catching up with me. That drink problem did me no good. So when you run out of money, what's your option? How are you going to supply your habit? How are you going to eat? How are you going to do anything? I turned to crime. I turned to stealing shit from stores, shoplifting, boosting, racking, whatever you want to call it. I did that a lot. I've done it up about 1,000,000 times. I don't know how many times I've stolen from stores. And the amount of stuff I could steal is just incredible. But it's not a talent you want to have, because as good as you are, it will catch up with you. They will catch you. And it did happen. Yes, I got caught many, many times. But I always get off with probation or a fine. A little slap on the wrist, you know, oh, don't do that again. Don't be a bad boy again. Didn't teach me no lesson. I should have learned then. But I kept doing it. Doing more and more. Started doing other crimes. Maybe I can take these blank envelopes and insert them in the bank machine, withdraw money and fraud the bank. So then you catch a fraud charge. And a theft. And breaches. Well, I was 25 years old when it really caught up with me. It was the first time I served time. I went to the Central Nova Scotia Correctional Facility in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And I tell you, that was an eye-opener. Not a big enough one as it should have been, but it was an eye-opener. That place it wasn't bad then. So my first time there, it really wasn't that bad. It was your average jail. You know? Yeah, there's always lots of problems in jail, man, but it really wasn't that bad. I can only remember a handful of bad moments there, a few fights and stuff, you know, just over stupid fucking shit, you know. Some guy don't even like the look on your face. He's gonna fucking come over and start punching it off, but that's jail for you. It's no kindergarten. You gotta expect that. You gotta expect that. You know, this isn't a kindergarten class you're walking into. This is a correctional facility with hardened criminals in there. This houses some of Nova Scotia's worst criminals are housed there. But yeah, I got out, drifting nowhere in life. I was 26. I stuck the first needle in my arm. And I tell you, it was as we call it, hydromorphine. I shot that into myself, and the rush that came over me was like nothing I've ever felt before. I was like, yes, this is the high I am after. This is the high I've always wanted. This is the high that makes me forget everything. I mean, fuck the world. This is the high right here. Expensive habit, though. Especially when you got no job and you're just drawing a welfare check. So it's back to doing what you know how to do, and that's be a thief. Back to doing the same shit over and over again. Yeah, I did that. Sent another couple in and outs of jail, 6 months here, 6 months there. Nothing really major happened. But then by the time I'm reaching my late 20s, early 30s, I'm looking sick. I'm looking dead. Because I am dead now. I got caught up with some more thefts and shit, breaches. They decided to remand me into custody till my court date. Because they're like, we're done messing around with you. But a friend of mine posted my bail. You know how I repaid him for doing something kind for me? I took his credit card and I racked up $762 on his credit card. Yeah, real nice, eh? Ordered some stuff online so I could sell off for some drugs. So I didn't think of my friend. And the kind thing he just did for me, I thought it was my next fix. I thought selfishly. I was like, how am I going to get my next fix? So that's all that mattered to me. It was my fix. Not who I hurt. Not who I stole from. I mean, if I'd steal from my friend, I'd steal from anybody. That's pretty bad. It was a piece of shit move to do. It's one of my biggest regrets. I don't regret stealing from stores and getting caught. I served my time. I regret doing something like that. Because you don't steal from friends. It's thieves' code, man. You don't steal from friends or family or employers. Well, I broke it. I stole from my friend. I betrayed his trust. That's something you just don't do. And I hope you out there realize that. If you're an addict or something, don't fucking steal from people that are nice to you. Don't betray them because of a stupid fucking drug. Well, I did that, got caught. Figured it out pretty quick on his next credit card bill. So that was my ass. That was another charge. Another couple charges, actually. Some more, a fraud charge and another breach. And that got me 16 months house arrest. Well, I think I was on house arrest for about a week before I fucked that up. Because I went out to score. And the police seen me out and said, aren't you supposed to be on house arrest? And I'm like, no. And like, yes, you are. So, back before the judge the next morning. He's like, tried being nice to you. You were here a week ago. You've done nothing good in the past 2 decades of your life. You dropped out of school as a teenager. You've led a life of crime just about ever since you were 20. You're a drug addict. You're not a nice person. You could be. You were at one point a nice person. But you have got to learn. And I am tired of seeing you in my courtroom. You're going to learn now. Because if I see you back in my courtroom after this incident, You're looking at federal prison time, and I'm going to say 5 years at minimum, because you're becoming an habitual offender. Yeah, I got a criminal record a mile fucking long. It was the same thing over and over again. And what my lawyer told me, he's like, you know, he could do worse than that. He can lock you up for 20 years because you're an habitual offender. That's what you get, the habitual sentence. But at that day, he's like, you got this much, you got all this time left on your house. I could just throw you in jail for the whole time, but I want you to do 365 days at the Central Nova Scotia Correctional Facility. 1 year. You know, I was like, I was shitting myself. Because that's when the Burnside jail, as it's more commonly known as, was starting to get bad. And I knew this. I'm like, fuck me. How am I going to fucking survive this year? I mean, I've survived before. I mean, I can deal with the bullshit in that fucking place. I fucking know I can. But it's getting so bad, I don't know if I can. These guys are getting crazy down there. Man, they'll fucking stab you up as soon as they look at you now. They're just not going to beat your ass, they're going to stab your ass. So I was off to Central Nova Scotia Correctional Facility. My last stay. And each and every day of that year was pure hell. My first couple months, I didn't know if I really was going to make it. The fights. I mean, I was in lots. I've lost lots. I've won lots. I've had 10 guys jump me and beat the living fuck out of me. You know, they don't care. They don't like you. You're fucked. And all they do is, catch wind of what, like, even though these guys are fucking shitty people, some of them still have some honor, and they catch wind of what you did to your own friend, they're not gonna trust you. They're like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna beat the living fuck out of you, man. But that's good, man. I deserve that shit. I deserve what I got there. I did it to myself. Anytime I was in jail, I did all that shit to myself. I deserved to be there. Yeah, it's a shitty time. Yeah, it's a dangerous place. Yeah, people get killed in that fucking place, left, right, and center. I've watched people get killed in there. It's not a fun place. It really isn't. And surviving that year just amazed me, because I got to the end of that year and I was like, oh my God. I felt like I was 50 years old. I had seen so much. Stuff still haunts me in my nightmares. I said to myself, as soon as I get out of here, I'm never coming back. I'm not looking back. I'm sober. I'm getting the fuck out of this lifestyle. I'm never fucking touching fucking drugs again. Fuck this. I can't look back this time. I can't go back. I must go forward. I must change. Because I can't keep doing this. One way or another, I'm gonna die. That leads me to my next thing. People ask me what my teardrops are for. Well, they are for two friends I've lost, two close friends. One was shot and killed in front of me. You don't forget that. The other one was a drug overdose in front of me. He died. Those two deaths alone haunt my nightmares. I dream about that stuff often. You don't forget, but it's also a lesson to be learned. You go down that route, being a criminal and being a drug addict, that's what's going to happen to you. It leads to prison, it leads to jails, but it also leads to the morgue. So yeah, I'm permanently crying for those two friends, but they both taught me valuable lessons. Lessons I should have learned a long time ago and never had to have learned. In my life, I've lost so much, and I've lost most of my family now are gone. Most of them are not with us anymore. And it messes with me, yeah. It saddens me. A lot of my friends, they're not with us anymore either. I've also pushed away a lot of my family. Being a drug addict, being a thief, being a criminal, being a lowlife. There's no better way to turn it. If you're, hell, I could steal from my own friend that helped me out when I was in a jam. Yeah, I was a lowlife. See, the key words there is was. I'm not gonna let my past define me. It's been over 5 years since my last conviction. I'll never break the law. I'll never use drugs ever again. As I see the damage I've done in my life because I want to go down those roads. It's not fun, people. I have a sister who I haven't talked to in 10 years, but I really could care less about that. I have a brother that we rarely talk. The rest of my family, I talk to a couple of my cousins occasionally. That's right, everybody else is gone. I've lost my aunt, I've lost my uncle, I've lost my mother, I've lost my father, I've lost everybody. I lost all my grandparents. I haven't got. For the longest time, I've had myself. Now in my life, I have great friends. I have a girlfriend. She has 2 great kids, who I'm trying to build a relationship with. I'm going back to school. You know, I didn't think I would want to talk about this. So I really don't like talking about this on any form of social media or media. My biggest regret of things that I've lost because I was what I was. I have a daughter who's 10 years old back in Nova Scotia. She's very beautiful. Right now she's got everything she wants in the world, which is good, because I couldn't have gave it to her. There's no way I could have given her anything. How could I give anything to a little girl when daddy's a drug addict, daddy's homeless, daddy's in jail, daddy's out doing God knows what? What crime is he doing now? What's he out doing? Who's he stealing from right now? Couldn't give a little girl anything. Someday, I hope to see her again, but I hope to see her as a completely different person. And for the past 5 years, I've been a completely different person. I hope to see her as even a better person then, in my future. Because I don't plan on bettering myself. I don't plan on, I think I'll go out and use, or I'll go out and steal. Fuck that. That thought crosses my mind. I'm like, fuck that. Don't fuck up a good thing you got here. I'm far away from that. I'm far away from all that. All those people from my past. Far away. I'm here in a beautiful city, which I love. A city that has given me hope. Back home in New Glasgow, there wasn't much hope. I'm living in an apartment building full of drug addicts. Don't mean to put you guys down or anything, but You can't go up with people like that around you. Hanging around people like that. I almost fell back into it. Yes, I did relapse. But I also stopped again real quick. It was just a momentary relapse. And I was like, fuck this. Fuck this. No way I'm going back into the old ways. The old me is dead, and the old me is dead for a reason. I was happy to get out of there. I had an opportunity. I was happy to be blessed with an opportunity to get out of there. Or else I would have fell back into the old ways. It would have happened. New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, I'm sorry to say, is a shithole. Bunch of fucking junkies, bunch of fucking drunks, bunch of fucking drama, fucking filled people, man. High crime rate. No one gives a fuck. Statistically, it's probably one of the worst. They say it's one of the worst places to live in all of Canada. I wonder why. Poverty's so high there. No wonder the crime rate's so high. No wonder your drug use and your alcohol use is so high. Because there's nothing there. I'm happy. I was blessed with the opportunity to get out of there. And I said, fuck it. I packed up a beat up old car, which I bought dirt cheap off a friend. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of this place, and I'm never looking back. I'll never go back. It's just like the jail, the drugs, the crime. Never go back. Don't look back. Let the past die. Let your dark past just die. And build your bright future upon it. It's the way to do it, people. They say some of the people with the darkest past have the brightest of futures. Well, I'm one of them. And I'm going to prove that. I prove it every day. I get up and I bust my ass. It's not easy. I have a big criminal record. You think it's easy getting a job? No, it isn't. Employers look at me. Yeah, fuck you. Or they can Google me. Oh, you stole it from your friend. How come I'm not hiring you? Because you just steal from me too. No one's going to trust you. Well, trust is earned. And I plan on earning everybody's. Because I'm not the same person I was. I'd rather die a horrible death than be that person again. I look forward to the future. I have plans. I'm working towards getting the education I should have got over 20 years ago. If I'd stuck with it, because I'm smart, I'm brilliant. I wasted my brilliance. I've wasted my smarts. I'm doing all the wrong things. I wasted it on how to score drugs. I wasted it on how to steal or how to con. Just wasted it. Wasted it on how to stay alive in jail. I read people good because I've had to. Jail teaches you to read people. Look in their eyes and see what their intentions are, because that person that's standing there talking to you could be the guy sticking a knife in your back. I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way, and many times over. I've repeated mistakes over and over and over and over again. Until I finally, like last year, like 2017 I said before it was a bad year. No, I take that back now. It was a tough year, yes, but not a bad year. It's a year I really feel like I was reborn. Given a chance, far away from my past, far away from all the shitty people in my life. This is a chance to start over again. Do this right this time. And I got this. I know what not to do. That's something I've learned. I've learned what not to do in life, so doing the right thing should be easy. Because I know all the wrong things to do, so time to start doing it right. Start with a move to a new place, new me. I feel different now. I don't feel like that same guy anymore. I used to be real hard on myself for all the shitty things I've done. As you see, I do have a conscience. I know this has kind of gone off topic on this, but I'm just rambling on about everything. But this is who I am. This is what's made me who I am today. That my life was pretty normal up to about age 20 when I really start going off the rails. That's when I started having my drug problem. That's when I started breaking the law all the time. That's when I lost my nerve. That's when I started losing friends in bad ways in front of me. That's when I started doing time. Till I hit my early 30s and said, fuck this. But still, even after that, even after I walked away from all that, I still wasn't going nowhere in life. Get to about my mid-30s, I decided, you know what, I'm bored, I'm not doing nothing. I need a hobby. That's why I started doing this. Making videos, is something I didn't know I would like doing, but it's turned out to be something I love doing. And it's good to have a hobby. Especially when you're an ex-user, you need a hobby. Because if you get bored, what do you want to do? You want to, oh, well, maybe I'll go use, right? Maybe I'll have a drink, and no. I want to just pick up the camera and talk to you guys. I want to go jump on a city bus and go around my city and go film something. Tell you a story about what happened to me today. Oh, you know, have a little fun with it. That's what I try to do, is just have a little fun. I want to eat a spicy food so you guys can laugh at me, you know? I want to entertain you guys. I want to, you know, make you guys happy. Because in turn, it's going to make me happy. I did that. Last 2 years, I built 2 YouTube channels. Another positive in my life. And through YouTube, I met my best friend, who was very instrumental in me coming to this city I'm in, because he lives in this city. I actually live with him now. I live with his family now. And in turn, him, his fiance, and his 2 children have become like family to me. Because I don't have family in the normal sense of the word. If I didn't lose them to death, I've pushed most of them away. So, they become family to me. And they became my everything. This is a 40-minute video so far. I don't know how much more I could say. I pretty much said it all. What I've been through. It's been a nightmare. But it's a nightmare I've created. It's a nightmare of my own working. I haven't made my life easy on myself. But I'm going to try to now. I'll try to be that good, kind guy that I am, the good person that I am. I was a good person. I was a great person. I was someone my mom could be proud of me. And then I became something that she wouldn't have been proud of me. But today, I wish I knew she was proud of me now. That I've changed. I've become something different than what I've been. I've become strong, I've become wise, I've become kind, I've become caring, loving. I just want people to say, yo, yeah, I know him, he's cool. Nicest guy you meet, do anything for you. Honest, loyal. That's all I want. For people to be proud of me. Because I'm finally becoming... The main person in my life is myself. And I'm finally becoming proud of myself. I'm looking at my life now and saying, wow, I got through all that shit. I put myself through all that shit. But here I am now, doing the right things. And it feels fantastic. It feels great. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I was continue to make these videos. You know? Because you never know. Someone could... I've seen people in their early 20s. And I look at them and I'm like, yeah, you're in the same place I was. Listen to my story. Stop now, because it ain't going to be fun. It ain't going to be fun when you lose your family and all your friends. It ain't going to be fun when they lock you up. It ain't going to be fun when no one trusts you. It ain't going to be fun when people just think you're a piece of shit. There's no way to live. That isn't living, that's dying. And what I'm going to do is get busy living. Enjoy my life. Make everybody proud of me. Hope my mom and dad, everybody can look and say, look at him now. That's what he's supposed to do, and now he's doing it. He finally gets it. Oh, my throat's getting sore from talking. But I want to end this with with a simple message. If you're in a bad place in your life and you're struggling with addiction and you're doing things that you're not necessarily proud of or you're not proud of and that you wouldn't normally do, seek help. You see, I quit drugs because I wanted to and I did it the hard way. But there is help out there for you if you need it. Seek help. Stop now. It's never too late. You can be redeemed. You can be good. I did it. I'm living proof that redemption it's never too late to be redeemed. Because I'm living my redemption now. Took me a while. Took me years. But here I am. Starting to become a success in my life. Being good. Taking time to think before I make mistakes. Learning from my mistakes. Owning up to my mistakes. Yeah, I've made lots. But I wouldn't ended up in a jail if I didn't make mistakes. Hell, I wouldn't even be human if I didn't make mistakes, but I made some big ones I shouldn't have, but it's never too late. I'm 38 years old. I've come a long way since December 3rd, 1979, the day I was born in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I've come a long, long way. I've seen the bad side of good, the good side of bad, and everything in between. But I get it now. I get what I have to do in life. So, you can do it too. Anyone can do it. If I can turn my life around, you can do it. Anybody could. But you gotta want it first. That was the big step for me. I had to want it. If you want it, you can have it. I've learned that one too. But anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I don't expect you not to judge who I was, because I judge me. And I still do judge me. I hold myself to great standards now. But I just hope you got something from this, because this was very hard for me to come out and talk to you about losses, the mistakes I made in the past. It's not easy. It wasn't an easy life I decided to live. And it still isn't easy. It's really hard. It's an uphill battle I still got. But look at it this way. I'm clean. I'm sober. I haven't committed a criminal offense in damn near 6 years. I will never go back to that lifestyle. I'm getting my high school education. I'm looking forward to many great things in life. Having a family. Having a good job. That's why I'm getting my grade 12. Because there are opportunities with a high school education that you don't have without it. I'm in a beautiful place. I live here in Sarnia, Ontario now. And it's a city I fell in love with. I think this was the place I was meant to be in life. I think this is the place of my fresh start. Someday I will be mayor of this city. I'm a couple years away from achieving a pardon to get rid of my criminal background. I will have no more criminal record. I will be able to cross the border. I live in a border city. There's a bridge running right over to the States, right here. I post plenty of pictures of it. The Blue Water Bridge. I can't cross that. Not yet. When I get that pardon, I can cross that as free as a bird. Not looking back. So, my big message is to the haters who want to throw my past in my face, who want to use my past against me. Go ahead. I know what the fuck I did. And I'll openly admit it. So go ahead, throw it in my face. I don't give a shit. I know what the fuck I did. I'll never fucking do it again. That's real right there. My life is real. I'm real. I pride myself being real. Not like everybody else, you know. I am different. I've always been different. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been different. There's always something different about that one. Damn right. Shining stars usually are different. Watch me shine, people. I got this. Still young. Still got determination. Still got all you guys. Still got the good people in my life. A lot going for me. I'll never do anything to lose it. I've done that already. Too many times. So, in closing, wherever you're at in your life, there's always hope. You don't have to be a certain thing. You don't have to be the bad things in your life. You don't have to be a criminal. You don't have to be a drug addict. You can walk away. You can. You have the power to do that. Like back then, yeah, I didn't think I could, but I learned I could. I'm glad I did. Anyways, this video is almost an hour. I know you don't want to hear me ramble on all night. I just want you guys to take it easy. You know, if you ever need help with anything, you know, say you're struggling with an addiction or anything, you don't know where to turn to me. I've been there. I've done that. You're having problems with loss of family members, turn to me. I'll talk to you. You ever had some of your best friends die in front of you? Talk to me. I know what you're going through. Talk to me about anything. 'Cause chances are I know what you're going through. So I think I've been through it all. You mess up in your life and you lose your children, talk to me. I know. Anyways, guys, always here to help you guys. Hope you keep watching my videos. Hope you don't judge me too harshly. Love you guys to death. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time out of your day. Whenever I make a video and watching it, it means the world to me. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd do. But I will still keep making videos because this is something I've found. You know, it kept me out of a lot of troubles when I started making YouTube videos. And in turn has brought me here to where I am in my life right now. Just doing YouTube videos. Didn't think it would take me from that point to this point, but if you go back and watch some of my older videos and you watch now, you see I'm a completely different person now. It's kind of funny, I get a kick out of my old videos. But anyways, guys, take her easy. I want to keep going in life. I want to keep being strong. Because I know you got my back. I know I got friends that got my back. I got family that got my back. I got my own back. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace.